Spirituality, the basic idea. Spirituality is the one accomplishment that blesses every aspect of your life and remains with you even after your time on earth is done. Spirituality brings you in touch with the great, eternal nature of life. It invigorates and inspires your soul to reach for the highest and to do what is right instead of what may be easy or comfortable. Spirituality is like a stream of wisdom that flows through your very own being and guides you on your path. A story: the lion cub who thought he was a goat. While walking through the forest one day, a young lion cub became separated from his mother. Lost and hungry, the cub came upon a family of goats who took him in and brought the lion cub up as one of their own. Within a few months, the little cub even began to bleat like the other goats, though he never did get it quite right. One day the goats were dining in a grassy field when a lion happened by. All the young goats went to hide behind the trees in case the lion was looking for lunch meat. The big lion had already eaten his meal, but was surprised to see a young lion cub running off to hide with the goats. He went over to the cub and asked, "What are you doing here with these goats?" The cub eyed the lion nervously and replied, "These are my goat brothers and sisters, sir, and I am also a goat." The older lion realized there was a problem here. "What on earth makes you think you're a goat?" This question confused the cub. Couldn't this lion see he was a goat? Nobody had ever questioned his goatness before. The cub became suspicious. Maybe this lion was planning to get him involved in some dubious scheme. "Please, just let us be," implored the cub. "Everything is just fine here with us goats." However, the elder lion couldn't bear to let this poor cub live on in such delusion. After all, this cub was the king of the forest, not a lowly goat. "Come with me," the lion said, leading the cub to a nearby stream. "Look into the waters and see your true nature." The cub walked up to the water's edge. He had drunk from these waters many times, but had never paused to look at his reflection before breaking the water's surface. As he peered into the waters, the cub saw his own majestic face and began to roar with amazement and joy. This analogy illustrates the predicament most people are in. Not realizing their true identity, many base their self-image on the opinions of others. In parts 2 and 3 of this audiobook, I show you powerful spiritual practices and principles that can help you still the waters of worldly life and see your own majestic face, perhaps for the first time. Some ways spirituality can manifest include being conscious of the subtle power of grace that pulsates behind the physical appearance of your life. Experiencing a higher universal love and respect for all instead of only feeling connected with certain people. This doesn't mean that you have to completely trust everybody or stay quiet when they do something wrong. But even when you speak up, you know in your soul that everybody is part of the divine dance. Remembering that there is infinitely more to you and everything else than can be known by your mind and senses. Surfing the waves of life with a light-hearted view that nurtures a positive sense of humor. Not wanting to spend too much time watching and listening to manipulated and commercial media blasts that bring stress and worries about things over which you have no control. Staying aware of the divine nature of life as you move through events and experiences with faith, optimism, and an unfettered heart. coming into your true inheritance and divine birthright as a human being. Developing a mature approach that allows you to appreciate simplicity and peacefulness. Achieving an ability to see the spiritual even in the ordinary. Making your relationship with the divine more important than your relationships with this world. Spirituality is a unique topic to explore because it reaches beyond the boundaries of the physical world. Due to its ineffable nature, the nature of spirituality can't be perfectly captured or described in ordinary everyday terms. Yet, because the spiritual essence already exists inside of you, hearing the right words can trigger your own awakening into a higher perception.